G'day folks, welcome to Big V TV. Great to have you with us. VYC men and women, the penultimate round coming up.
That's the second last, isn't it?
Penultimate means the second last.
You've been watching too much Tour de France.
Oh, it's been good too.
Yeah?
How do you reckon you'd go in Lycra on one of those bikes?
In Lycra, fine. But up those hills, I don't know.
Pretty hard gig.
Well, no wonder they all cheat. It's pretty tough without some help, isn't it? But yeah.
Well, you know what I'd do?
Cheat.
I'd always be the person going back to the team car, and I would literally take 2 hours to get the drinks for the rest of the team because I'd just hang on to the side of the car. That's all I'd be doing.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hey, can someone go back and get? Yeah, I'll go back and get the drinks. I'll see you in a couple of hours.
You've been back like the last 3 times, and someone else was like, "No, I'm gone."
You'd ride back up with your drinks, and your teammates would be carked on the side of the road.
So you've been staying up?
Oh, you love it.
Yeah,
love it.
Tight.
Yeah, a little bit. It's
a bit like FIFA World Cup, isn't it? Like
once you get into it,
yeah.
Once you get into it, like the other night, there was like 4 Category 1 climbs or something.
Yeah, I don't really get it.
Just when you get over a hill and you come down the other side, you think, oh, that feels better, and it's like, bang, by the way, here's another one for you. It's tough stuff.
The Alps, mate.
Yeah, the Alps. Tough stuff. VYC women, I'll tell you what, there's a few people trying to get over, a few teams trying to get over mountains at the moment.
You're not
and
wrong.
It's getting tough after 2 rounds to go.
Yep.
Nunawading 57 went down to Dandenong 77. Spectres led at half time, 37-31. Rangers go 46-20 in the second half. Rebounds with the Rangers, 51-27. Rachel Antoniadou, 24 points. She's been good the last few weeks. Georgie Lovelace, 14-7. Good season for her as well. Olivia Luttrell, 13. Sarah Slater, 17 rebounds.
Yeah, Spectres Goodridge had 15 points and Inez Lai had 14. Well, look, I think Dandenong just said, half time, it's a bit close.
What the message have been at half time? Just take us into the into the Dandenong rooms at half time. Down by 6, top team, only lost once. We walk into the rooms, Kel's a fly on the wall, and this is what you heard.
Kels, come on, hands in.
That's it.
Yeah, I reckon that's all I need.
Do you reckon the word seriously might have been? Is that what it been?
Seriously.
Girls, seriously.
Let's stop mucking around, hands in. 1, 2, 3 Rangers.
Ballarat.
Well, Nunawading need to be careful though. There are, but we'll get to. Sorry, we'll talk about that. They played again in the weekend.
Ballarat 81 defeated Kilsyth 49. I like Ballarat at the moment.
They're playing some good basketball.
Mate, the Rush.
Yeah, absolutely. 39-15 middle quarters by the Rush. Olivia Jones 14-10 put together a pretty good season, as has her teammate Bronte Clark, who had 13.
I've said before, and I can confirm, formerly of Mildura, Bronte Clark.
She is.
Yeah.
Nice, good research. Yep. Brittany Renson 13-8 for the Cobras.
One of us.
I tell you, righto. Mine is absolutely blitzed them. I thought this might have been a bit tighter.
I'll tell you what, get on to the next blitzing. Because I've been saying for weeks, watch the team in orange.
Yep.
And I've been saying for weeks, the Raiders are inconsistent.
Oh, I agree. Sandringham 64 knocked off the Knox Raiders 39.
Smashed them.
Look, this is the top of the table clash in the Terrell ladder conference. They just dominated them.
Smashed them.
Look,
and the great one is killing them at the moment.
Yeah, Alana Gadsby, the great Gadsby, 17 points, 9 boards, and 6 steals. Shannon Perret.
I like Perret.
So do I.
Flavour to it.
13 points. Sammy Castles is about it for Knox, 12 points. With the amount of depth that Knox team have, that's really not on.
Well,
they're better than that.
Did we see a photo at the start of the season?
With about 20 players. They have 20 players.
No, they had 28 players in the official team photo and then told us there was 2 missing.
And they had to get used the wide lens to get everyone in. It was bloody massive amount. Ridiculous. That's like 3 teams.
It is 3 teams. Don't worry about it is.
It's done nothing for them. Not nothing, but it certainly didn't help them here. I don't know what's going on.
Don't worry about the rotation of 1 game off every 3.
Yeah.
It's 1 game on every 3.
I know.
Frankston 53 went down to Hume City 60. Tough loss for Franger.
Heard they don't know each other's names.
No, well, they meet each other once a month. They catch up.
They do 4 corners passing drill, and they're like, yep, yeah, mate.
Haven't seen you since April. Really, a tough loss for Franger. They've got to keep winning at the moment. Moya Lalifi 16-8. Alan Wright 12-10. Diana Jolie 13 points, Michelle Johansson 11-6. I thought Franger may have got this at home.
Well, so did I, but Hume City have a knack for upsetting teams with finals aspirations. But Frankston keeps shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah.
They have a golden opportunity to keep in touch. They've been lucky. Golden.
Yep.
And look, they're half a win off behind Geelong in 4th spot. Could even nab Nunawading in 3rd, but It's getting late.
Yeah.
We're running out of time.
An ultimate round coming up.
That's right.
Second last.
So they went down there. Waverley 55 lost to Melbourne 63. Old rivals a couple of years ago. You know, these were the two best teams.
They were.
You know, at the youth women's level.
Things have changed.
Well, certainly. You know, their players. We know that Melbourne. A lot of their players have gone through, and Waverley obviously. All playing championship level at the moment.
Yep.
A few names I haven't heard from the Tigers. Perry Kalka at 16 and 10.
Kalka had a corker.
Yeah. Oh. Kayla Bretherton.
It's not that hard.
16 and 9. There's a lot of. Shannara Nana Leafy had 15 and 9, one we know well.
You can get Shannara and Anna Leafy out.
Well, I've said it before. Bretherton.
Yeah.
Bretherton.
Taylor Dickinson had 16 and 15. Melanie Ioannidis 12 points. Nice little win, Melbourne.
Yeah. They moved to 7 and 13, obviously below than we're used to, but no doubt it's sooner rather than later they'll be back where.
Rebuilding.
Yeah, that's right.
Kids.
Pretty young, mate.
Speaking of
So
kids,
Waverley.
how did the production line go?
Production line went down to Ringwood, who are they just keep winning, mate. They keep winning. They won by 9 points here against DV.
You know what I like about Ringwood?
What?
Well, if the bigs are required, the Bowmeister is just as nice off the glass. If the guards are required,
Stainer,
Shelley Motton, Ash Stainer, Kate Spillane,
Beck Nola.
They've got some very good guards.
Yep, absolutely.
Really good guards.
But look, you know, they all hit the glass though. Like Shelley Motton's not big. She's 22 and 12 for her. Kate Spillane, 12 points, 15 boards. Kate Ebzeri, 14 points, 9 boards. Like they all hit the glass.
Have you seen Shelley Motton?
Yeah.
Looks like she's still in grade 6.
Yeah, I know. I think she's like 21.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Early 20s.
I don't know, but yeah, she looks like she's in grade 6.
I reckon.
She's going to graduate this year.
Yep. Casey Scullen had 13 points. Jessica had 13 as well. Diamond Valley slipped to 7 and 12.
Speaking of young
finals
kids,
goal.
Casey Scullen.
You like her?
Mate, she's a beauty. She has really come on this season.
Yeah.
She's a ripper.
Yep.
Look out for her in the future. Casey Scullen's got a massive future.
Well,
Massive.
she'd be super young. She'd be like 16.
Oh yeah. No, she's young. Maybe just turned 17. I think she just had a birthday.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, just. So happy. If that's true, if you've just had a birthday, Casey.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Eltham 79 knocked off Geelong 59.
That's 71, by the way. That one looks nothing like a 9.
Oh, that's a 79.
Yeah.
Too. I was jumping ahead of myself. Apologies.
You were.
Cassie Stockton had 17 and 14. Izzy B had 15.
Well, they're two guns.
Could be a duo of the future for Eltham.
Two guns came out to play.
They certainly did.
Well, Izzy B's still got at least another 8 years in youth.
Yeah.
How old is she these days? We asked her at the start of the season.
I think she's actually legitimately 14.
14 now.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's getting on. Makes me feel
Been in
old.
the big league since she was 6.
Georgia Varley had 17 for the Supercats and Maddie White at 11 and 10.
Now, I want to have a chat about Maddie White.
Yep.
Okay? Because I've been singing the praises of Maddie White this season.
Yep.
I caught up with the good folk down at Geelong on the weekend. Some great people down at Geelong Basketball Club.
Yep.
Very passionate about their basketball.
Certainly are.
And
What's that mean?
no, they are.
Is there? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, they're fantastic people. They do a lot of hard work behind the scenes. And I heard the story of Maddie White, and you know, the accident that she had and the comeback. It's a great story, and I hope we get the chance. I'm not going to go into it now, but I hope we get the chance one day to interview Maddie White.
Yep.
You know, maybe on the couch, a bit of you know, one-on-one time interview.
Yep.
Because it is a terrific story, a really brave and courageous story. How this kid has come back from some serious injuries, back out on the basketball court and playing damn good basketball.
Very high level.
Thumbs up to Maddie White. When I heard the full story on the weekend, it's terrific. So it's well done to see her back out there.
Yeah.
In the first place, but to see her back out there playing basketball
Like that at that level.
and I hope we get the chance to interview her one day
Sure
because
we
it
will.
would be a compelling interview.
Make sure we do. Bulleen finally, last game of the round, 54 knocked off Nutter Wanting 53 in overtime.
Good on them.
Look, Bulleen, it's going to be a stretch to make final. Like, they're only one game out. You know, some results are going to have to fall their way, but geez, Nutter Wanting slipped up again.
Bulleen's rebuilding.
Yes,
Youth and seniors,
super young.
both had 1-point victories on the weekend.
Yep. Yeah.
Well done.
Nutter Wanting had a 1-point victory, did they?
No, Bulleen.
I thought you were talking about both the teams that
I'm
played.
sure I said Bulleen 7 times in the lead up to that.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's all right.
Ellie Locke 14 and 9, Gemma 5, 10 and 13, Fernanda Whiting, Cody Cruceratus had 17, and Nicole Goodrich 14.
You can say Cruceratus without even blinking an eyelid, and you can't say Bretherton.
I got Dermot Brereton stuck in my head. I wasn't
Is that what it
sure. I
was?
think that's what got me confused.
Fair enough. Terrell Letter. He laughs like that too. Terrell Letter. Sandringham 13 and 7. Go to the top after that big win over Knox.
Yep.
Knox to second 12 and 8. Nunawading 10 and 10. Shaky.
Yeah.
The room's starting to shake at the moment down there at Nunawading.
Yeah.
Geelong 9 and 11. Franger 8 and 11. Had a big chance, Frankston.
Yep.
Blew it. Bulleen 8 and 12. Diamond Valley 7 and 12. Hume City 5 and 15.
Well, look, the battle for fourth is really the battle for first round fodder, isn't it? Because they'll play Dandenong in the first week of finals.
You get one finals game, that's experience. One game. Oh, no, it's experience.
Well, look, I think
one
Nunawading need to be careful they don't fall into that pit.
Well, Nunawading sitting in third, I reckon they'll make the finals.
Yeah.
But they've just got to be careful because they may
They've
have
been
to
about as
come over the top.
inconsistent as they've come anyway.
Yeah. Watson
Latter, Dandenong 19 and 1, put together a phenomenal season.
Great season.
As a Ringwood 14 and 5, locked in at second.
Yep.
First and second are done there. Ballarat 12 and 8, Kilsyth 11 and 9,
On edge.
Eltham 9 and 10, Bendigo 9 and 10,
Wow.
still alive just. Melbourne 7 and 13, and Waverley 4 and 15.
It's going to be close, isn't it? Penultimate round coming up, as we said, round 16 Saturday. Sandringham, Bendigo. Bendigo must win and won't.
And won't.
Dandenong, Ringwood.
Dandenong. This will be a belter. That could be a grand final matchup, maybe.
It could be. Dandenong will get it by 15.
Yes, I
At
think
least.
they get it comfy. Ballarat, Melbourne.
Ballarat.
Eltham, Waverley.
Eltham must win
And will. Kilsyth, Diamond Valley. Kilsyth must win. And
it's
will.
a 50-50. I reckon Kilsyth at home.
I think so
Yeah.
too. Bulleen Knox.
Well, the inconsistency of
Well,
Knox
who
is
knows?
the
We don't
win
know.
this week.
We don't know what Raiders are going to turn up. We don't know.
Well, it's
They could be the team that
there's 30 players to choose from.
Well, they could. Well, that's right. They can cut people if they're not playing well.
Their signing list at the door
Yeah.
is like a 17-page book.
Isn't it like the
You got to flick through to
the
find
Declaration of Independence?
It's unbelievable. It just keeps going. The
Just let it go.
The signing at it's unbelievable. Lucky that.
I'm going
Hey,
Knox.
lucky.
I'm going to go Knox.
Lucky
then.
Knox don't play out at Warrandyte because we'd have to cut down a tree in Warrandyte to fit the names on. And cutting down trees in Warrandyte is not on.
Oh, really?
Can't do it.
No.
Oh no. No.
We're putting up some lights.
Sunday, Hume City, Bendigo.
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 Be careful though.
Yeah, mate, Moola Loifi.
I know.
She fires.
Yeah.
She's a good player.
Nunawading Frankston.
Well, Nunawading and
This is a-
Frankston.
this is a
Nunawading
massive-
needs to win to stay out of fourth and avoid Dandenong.
Frankston Loys are done. Plenty on the
I've got
line.
no confidence in Nunawading, but I reckon they'll.
I reckon they'll
just
have
get
enough.
up.
They'll have
Just
enough.
get up.
Yep.
VYC men Diamond Valley 90 defeated Bulleen 63. This was a make-up game.
Yes, Wednesday night game.
50 to 32 start by the Eagles in the first half. Won the rebounds 55 to 29. Nicholas Dean 18, James Penny 14 for Diamond Valley. For Bulleen, James Watson 23, Will Hooley 13 and 12. We did say last week there was a chance that Ben Simmons would play.
Yep.
Yeah,
He did.
He was never going to play.
No, jokes.
Well,
All jokes.
don't believe stuff you hear on this show.
Grain
At all.
of, grain of salt.
Grain of salt.
Half a grain.
It's about 500 grams of salt.
Look, this is not much to talk about here.
No.
Diamond Valley just got the job.
Move on because the next one's a big one.
Sherbrooke, look, context. This is probably for fourth spot in their
Just
conference.
read out the result.
Sherbrooke 100 defeated Ringwood 49.
Now, last time these two teams played, Sherbrooke got a jump on them. Lead, I don't know, 28 to
Yep.
10 or something early. And Ringwood in the second half
Stormed home.
just ground them down and
Yep.
got the win.
What was good about this one? Sure, Sherbrooke had that lead again, 46 to 27 at half time.
Yep.
But they went bigger. They
Smashed them.
They 54 to 22 in the second half.
What happened to their teeth?
They go, he smacked across
Slapped.
slapped right across the teeth.
Does this say more about Sherbrooke or more about Ringwood? Because I think it says plenty about Sherbrooke.
I think it says plenty about both. I think Ringwood without Zach Hay got exposed.
Zach Hay wouldn't have made up the 51, mind you.
No.
Not a hope in hell.
No. But Sherbrooke, that's the sort of 100 points. That's the sort of firepower they're capable of with the guys that they have.
Sunshot at 59%, Hawks at 22%. Hawks from the foul line,
Oh,
11 of 27. 11 of 27 from the foul line.
It's horrible.
I mean, they could have dragged that 51-point margin back to about 45.
Yep. Yeah, really chipped it back. Michael Dow had 25 points and 11 boards. Harmer had 16. Josh Farragher 15. Maxwell Sutton and Cruz Flack were about it for Ringwood. They only had 10 apiece.
There would have been a bit of flat coming Ringwood's way, I reckon.
Oh.
Eltham 42 went down to Melbourne 69. Dejan Vasiljevic
Yeah.
only had 18 in this game.
He only played 20-something minutes.
But more to the point, he had 7 rebounds. That's got to be his highest of the season.
He did something else.
He usually only scores.
I know, and does it very well.
Simon Detch had 14 points. Matty Connors 14 and 9 for Eltham. Wildcats.
Not much to see here.
I thought the Wildcats would have been better in that game.
Yeah.
Did
you?
Did Jeffers do the look in the mirror, sign the contract stuff last week?
What do you mean? Oh,
Well, we told him to have a look in the mirror and re-sign himself.
I think he's
Just
gonna.
give himself a nod.
I think he's pretty keen. He's like, you got it, mate.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
If we advertise the job, Greg, and you put in for it,
Yeah.
you got it, mate.
You good-looking bastard.
What do you wink? What are you giving the old?
And himself? Yeah.
You're giving the old wink.
He's like,
hey, Greggy, we're going to re-sign you, mate.
oh, he's gonna love that. We'll get an email now.
Pauline 73 went down to Waverley 81. No Dingadell.
Rolled his ankle. South Sudanese tournament, just rolled his ankle.
Out for the season. Serious ankle.
Yeah, Stu.
Build it up.
Yeah.
Build it up. Go on.
Could be out.
Every other team out there.
Yep.
Dingadell's gone.
Yep. Nah, he'll be right. He'll be
back
back.
this week.
He probably played the next day. Xavier Evans, best game of the season, was 23 points. Kwani 18 and 10. Abram Hothenyang 13 and 12. Matt McCarthy, watch him.
Say it every week.
Watch him. 14 points. He's a gun.
Just another player.
Jordan Little was not little. 29 and 11. And James Weston had 15 points.
Knox 104 defeated Ballarat 52. And our Ballarat team of guards, we've said that.
Yep.
We've said it.
Lindsay Cole had 16 and 12. Brady Neal had 13 for
That's
Ballarat.
not bad. And even Marak Toman, 12 points for Knox.
Second highest scorer.
Yeah, second highest scorer. Who was the highest scorer?
Ben Waterhouse had
Yeah,
a pretty good game. Didn't shoot a free throw though, so that was a bit ordinary.
No free throws?
No,
Ben.
he had 48 points.
Benny, get to the rack.
Yeah.
Sorry, how many have?
So he had 48 points. I don't know if you understand it. That was so basically.
Is that a record?
Okay, so last week, David Silvich equalled Dexter Koenig-Drew's 47-point
DKD.
record in the 40-minute era at the youth level.
DKD, we love him.
It lasted 1 week. We waited 3 years for someone to tie Dexter, and it took 1 week for someone to beat it.
Dejan Vasiljevic, he got handed the keys
To the city.
to the city of Melbourne.
To the state, yeah.
He got invited out to dinner every night of the week after getting that record.
With Robert
tied.
Doyle?
Mate, it's just everything. Andrew
Yeah,
Gaze
who wants
invited
it?
him around.
I know.
Gaze invited him around because Gaze is a big Melbourne boy.
He is,
Big
yep.
at Melbourne.
Oh, yeah.
Gaze invited him around for dinner.
Yep.
And Gaze started off the dinner conversation with Dayan like this. This is what Gaze said to Dayan at that dinner conversation. He said this. This is what Gaze said.
Hey, great job, mate. You played fantastic. You stuck to your guns and you kept shooting that 3, mate. The only person that can shoot the 3 better than you is me. Hey, Steve Carfino.
Anyway,
But
that record or tied record lasted.
they took the keys back pretty quick.
Benny Waterhouse might get the keys to the State Basketball Centre this week. Is that where Knox play? Do they play their games?
Correct.
He might get the keys to the State Basketball Centre this week. 48 points.
It's a lot, isn't it?
It's good work. Well done to Knox to win over Ballarat. Frankston 61 went down to Kilsyth 95. Cobras 19 of 21 from the foul line.
Hey, no problems.
Getting it done.
I'll tell you what, that's Rod Pop, mate. He'd have him shooting 100 free throws for 2, you can go home.
Oh, would he?
I reckon. He'd be regimented.
Bang.
Yep.
Get it done. Zach
No need for
Tullian,
that.
24 points. Kyle Adnam, 19 points and 9 assists. Mitch Riggs for Frankston, 17 points for Riggs.
He's part-time. He's a bit part-time.
Part-time.
Well, he's only there sometimes.
Is he?
Good player, though.
What does he do the rest of the time?
I don't know.
Well, doesn't play all the time.
No.
Okay, alright, fair enough.
Some immaturity going on.
Diamond Valley, it's very hard to concentrate doing this show when you got clowns in the background.
I know. What happened to, the crew being discreet?
They're not being discreet at the moment. What's all that about?
No.
Who's popping what? What's going on? What? Oh, Rod Pop. Rod, what?
Okay.
What's that about Rod Pop?
I don't know. Diamond Valley 82 knocked off Sandy, Spirited Sandy.
Sorry to pop your balloon, by the way. Anyway, go on. What are they on about?
I don't know. Don't worry, just keep carrying on.
Alright.
Sandy 66, Nick Dean 19 points, Mitch White 13, James Penny 13. For Sandy, James McKinnon 13, as did Ben Eyre.
That's the kid you got rid of, Benny Eyre.
Yeah.
Is that him?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Good win, Diamond
Yeah.
Valley. Diamond Valley at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just putting it out there. Just beware of Diamond Valley.
I said that last week.
I reckon they're capable. More than capable.
Oh yeah. I put him right there with Waverley
Yep.
and Dandenong.
Yep, absolutely. Speaking of
And
Dandenong,
Knox. And Kilsyth.
Dandenong got another good win. Nunawading 67 went down to Dandenong 103. Johnny Creighton 22 points. Kane Ewan 18 and 11. Jordan Jackatine 17. Marley by Yendolo. Biendolo 15 points. Stefano and SQ 14 points for Nunawading. Nunawading have just dropped off the radar.
They have. Look, they had a chance to make finals. They made a bit of a mid-season run, but have fallen away a bit. Stefano and SQ had 14 points for them, but look, they played Dandenong. It's not like they choked here, but it wasn't enough, and they won't make finals now.
36 points.
Yeah.
Geelong 63 went down to Hawthorn 71. Benny Waldron 15 and 16. Alexander Davey 12 and 9. Riley Herbert 17. Nathan Lemke 12 and 15. Lewis Varley 14 for Geelong. I saw the second half of this game.
Yeah.
It was a really good contest. Like Geelong.
I think these two are actually pretty evenly matched.
Geelong are okay.
Oh yeah.
I don't mind them.
Yep. No, they go alright. Did Emerson play?
Oh, Varley's. Man, the whole Varley clan was down. Varley. The whole clan was down.
Varley. Oh.
Yeah. I got invited round to dinner on Sunday night.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where?
To the Varleys.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
They invited me around for dinner Sunday night.
Did you go?
I went back to Melbourne, said see you later.
What did you?
Yeah, maybe next time. Ballarat
Disrespectful,
68.
isn't it? Yeah.
Ballarat 68 went a very good family in the Varleys.
No, well, not that good. Didn't stay for tea.
Ballarat 68 went
The
down.
wife was calling, isn't she?
Who?
The wife.
Whose wife?
Your wife. That's why you had to go home.
Doesn't ring me.
You do whatever you want. That's what I've heard.
As I've said for the previous 300 shows, she doesn't watch. Ballarat 68 went down to Kilsyth 89.
Yep.
Kyle Adnan 24 points, had a very good weekend. Zach Tullian 20 points, had a very good weekend. Stephen O'Brien
Another name.
14
Oh,
points.
why not?
Where did he pop up from?
Don't know. It's just another cobra that can fill it up. Sean Massey had 24 for Ballarat. Ash Constable 16.
Good weekend,
points.
Kilsyth.
Yep.
Not a good weekend. Nunawading Sandringham 86 defeated Nunawading 68. Sabres finished with a 23-10 last quarter. Jamie Batish.
Blue Carpet 35 points, 7 boards, 6 triples. James McKinnon chipped in another 14 and 8. And Stefan Inescu again for Nunawading 16.
He's the only guy doing it.
Doing it by
Nunawading
himself.
at the moment.
He is, absolutely.
Where's the committee?
I don't know.
Not around him at the moment.
No.
Frankston 97 defeated Eltham 73. I thought Eltham would have got this.
Really? Mitch Riggs played.
Riggsy 28 points, had a good weekend. Cam Bice 17 points. Nathaniel Abaratney 14 and 10. Andrew Kennelly 15 points for Frankston. Julian Lipinski 24. Scott Coleman 19. Julian Chrissy 15 and 8 for Eltham. I think Eltham had a couple out Saturday night.
Yeah.
I think they're full
Yeah,
on Sunday.
Lipinski certainly didn't play.
Yeah, very disappointing on Sunday.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you reckon Greg went back to that mirror on Sunday night?
I think you might have wanted them to play a bit of defence, so he might have put the mirror on them. Absolutely. Terrible ladder. Dandenong 14 and 6.
Home. Safe.
What?
Safe.
Final safe. Yeah. Knox 14 and 7.
Safe.
Melbourne 13 and 7. Sherbrooke 10 and 9.
Based on what we saw on the weekend, I
Well,
hope
they've got head to head now by about 50 points. Ringwood 9 and 10, as I said. Nunawading 7 and 13. Ballarat 3 and 17. Eltham 1 and 18. Spoons.
all Sherbrooke need to do is just keep winning.
It usually helps, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
good. Well, they got head to head, as you said.
Well, they got Eltham this week, so there you go. Watson ladder. Waverley 18 and 2. Diamond Valley 14 and 4. Kilsyth 14 and 5. Hawthorn 13 and
Done.
6.
Top four's done. Finished.
Agreed.
Won't change. Will not change.
What, the order?
Well,
No, I don't think the order will
top
change.
four will stay the same.
Geelong 9 and 11. Bulleen 9 and 11. Sandy 5 and 14. And Frankston 3 and 16.
Round 16, penultimate round. That means second last.
Oh!
Okay, second last.
Cheers.
Saturday, Hawthorn, Frankston. Hawthorn for me. Geelong, Bulleen.
Good game. I'm going to go. I think
Geelong
it's
at
going to be
home.
a really good
Geelong
game.
at home.
I think just
Geelong at home.
Single figures.
Good people down in Geelong.
That's what I've heard.
Good
not
people.
good enough to stay for dinner. Sherbrooke, Eltham.
Maybe next time we'll go down there. I'll
You
stay
will
down the Vales.
not.
I like the Varleys.
Sherbrooke.
Sherbrooke to win.
That's right.
Don't worry, Greg. Contract safe for next season. You've got it. You've got it. I've spoken to the guy in charge down
management,
there.
yeah.
And apparently you've got it, so that's okay.
Sherbrooke, Eltham. You got Sherwood.
Sherwood.
Sandy, Waverley.
Waverley to win. Dengadell may be gone for the season.
Dengadell may go and break the record, and you'll have 50.
Dandenong to beat Ringwood.
Yeah.
Ballarat,
Finished
Melbourne.
Ringwood season 2, by the way.
Yeah. Ballarat, Melbourne. They may bounce back this week. He may turn around and get 49.
Well,
just give us the
Ben
record.
Waterhouse did it on him, so.
I think Melbourne will win that. Kilsyth, Diamond Valley, good game. Game of the round.
Jeez, game of the round. Is it ever? Probably a home final up for grabs.
If in
I don't
doubt,
know who won the first.
you know the rule. If in
I
doubt,
think Diamond Valley.
if in doubt,
Or maybe Kilsyth. Who what? Home team.
yeah. I think
I'm going Diamond Valley.
I'm going to go Kilsyth.
Diamond Valley are on fire, mate.
Alright, Kilsyth to win. We'll see what
Sunday,
happens next week.
Sandy, Hawthorn,
Hawthorn to win.
and Nunawading, Frankston.
Nunawading, surely they'll win.
Yeah,
Got to win that.
I think so. Good stuff.
Hey, see you next week. Penultimate round coming up, which means next week we're talking about it'll be the last round we're talking about next week.
Oh, yes, what's that
Penultimate
one?
means-
What's the last one? Final?
It's called the final round.
That's a bit
Alright?
uninspiring, isn't it?
Unlike the penultimate round. You got that? You alright with that or what?
That's really disappointing.
See you next week.